Yeah, lad, it's really funny to talk about Skibbity Riz Chungus, isn't it? How about you actually just get outside? Like, I was going to make this a really informative, good vibe video. Just get outside. Honestly, your opinion means nothing, you know? I see you in the comments, leaving your little smart-ass comments. So if you're not touching grass, your opinion is irrelevant. If you don't put energy into your body, mind and soul, your opinion is irrelevant and it does not affect me. But the only thing that annoys me about it is that you think it affects me. Not that it actually does, just that you think it has any meaning to me at all, because that is delusion. And I hate people lying to themselves. However, then again, I get over it pretty quickly when I see this view. But we're going to talk about Skibbity Riz Chungus. Brain rot, yeah? Because it's really funny to make fun of it and how it's all awful. And it seems like this generation kind of almost acknowledge it, they embrace it. Like, oh, look at us, we're so lost, we're so quirky. But the worst thing about it is it's not actually terrible, it's just dull and boring. Because you're doing everything that human beings have done since the start of time. There's a trend and we all want to become a part of it because we're all so scared to be individual. You're scared of actually chasing who you could be because you're scared of being judged. So even when something is just inherently stupid and brain rotting, you become a part of it. Like a classroom, because you are so scared of standing outside of the class and actually going to the one that you want to be in, right? But these people online that you are trying to surround yourself with, they don't care about you, you don't care about them, but you're still trying to fit in with people you don't even know. Brain rot is making you dull. Have you ever spoken to someone that's fully brain rotted? It's not funny. You don't even look at them and think, look at them, they're skibbity rizzing all over the place. You just think, wow, they're just a sad sack of nothing. They're not even present in this conversation. Because the thing is, human beings anyway, we constantly put people in boxes because we're so focused on what's going on up here that we don't want to actually see people as complex individuals. So you're giving people reasons to do that to you when you act like 99% of people. And it's so easy to joke, isn't it? Because it's harmless, right? You're just making Skibbity Riz jokes and you're watching all this content. But you're you're nullifying your colour. You're dullifying, no, that's a good word. It's not really a word, I'm going to make it a word. You're dullifying yourself. Imagine you have a colour, right? Just follow this metaphor. You are authentic. Something about you is in you that no one else has. Your purpose, what you're here to do, your energy. You could be making your energy more and more vibrant, attracting more of your people, but instead you're just consuming this dumb content. You're acting like a little spurge and you're diluting your colour so much that you look like the same colour as everyone else, which is black and white and boring. And people have done it since the dawn of time. There's one or two people that start something because it's good for them, and then everyone else catches on, they think it's cool, and they want to fit in so they're accepted, but really they're just being inauthentic to themselves. And you're dull, you're boring. I feel sorry for you, but I don't even look at Skibbity Riz or... I can't believe I keep saying that. And do you know what's funny is if this video is not going to do much, you know, because, well, that's not what I'm here to do. That's a lie, I am. But if this video actually did any amount of numbers, me saying Skibbity Riz would be clipped or something. That's the sad thing. Because people want to joke. And look, comedy's good, but it's not even funny. It's like 2% funny. And it's just a distraction. People want to joke and make these stupid brain rot comments that are like little impulses in their brain that don't take any amount of intelligence to distract them from the fact that they are nothing to themselves. That they look in the mirror and they absolutely despise what they see. That's the main problem with it. And the worst thing is, when I see people like this online, leaving comments on my videos sometimes, thinking they're smart or funny, I don't even get angry. I'm not even horrified. I'm just bored. It's just boring because it's predictable. You are predictable. Doesn't matter what you're saying. Doesn't matter if you're skibbity rizzing all over the place or you're trying to leave some comment about, bro's telling me to not use his opinion, but he's spreading his opinion online, like thinking that's actually an intelligent point. You're doing that. But it's so predictable because it's not the words you're saying, it's the attitude, it's the easily trying to pick apart something, throwing stones at, by the way, a easily defended castle. You know that, right? Birds making noises. Just shut up and get outside, man. Do you know what isn't dull? This the complexity of life. I'm not trying to sound like a preacher or, you know what, I'm actually tired of trying to make myself sound less like anything, just out of worry that someone's going to comment saying, oh, bro thinks he's a philosopher. Shut up and get outside, mate. Like, there is the miracle of life around you. We don't know where we come from. We might think it's from God, we might think it's from the Big Bang, but why? Where does that come from, right? It's a miracle that we're alive, and you're spending it brain rotting yourself. How are you actually going to give man an opinion? Honestly. It's sunny outside, I feel great. I'm shaking the camera because I had too much coffee, actually. But there you go. I'm building something here. I'm working on myself. And whether you like it or not, until you're doing the same, until you're being authentic to yourself, you are dull and you are boring. Not just to me, but to yourself, because you have to constantly put yourself in this content online. Have to constantly distract yourself from the fact that your life is so boring and dull. And you're doing that to yourself. It's no one else's fault. You're the one that's not chasing anything. Anyway, brain rot isn't some mass epidemic that's making us all stupid, or well, it is making us all stupid, but it's not terrible. It's just boring, it's dull, it's predictable, and it's making everyone the same. Anyway, get outside, touch some grass, lad, and remember that everything's going to be okay. Just start being better tomorrow, yeah? Say less, do more.